Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at your bank account and wondered, where did all that money go? You're working hard, earning your pay, and yet every month it feels like you're still just one mistake away from financial chaos. It's a strange feeling, isn't it? You think you're doing everything right, budgeting, saving, cutting back, and yet there's always something draining your funds. But what if I told you that you're not the problem, that the real issue is the system itself, the sneaky, invisible habits that are quietly pulling your money away? The truth is, every day we're surrounded by traps that feel like shortcuts to happiness, but are actually dead ends for your finances. These aren't the obvious, flashy purchases. No, it's the small, sneaky things that build up, things you don't even notice until it's too late. What if living frugally wasn't about sacrifice or denial, but about unlocking more freedom with less? And no, I'm not talking about squeezing every penny until it screams. I'm talking about living smarter and better. Curious? Let's dive into the 12 hacks that will help you always have money, and it starts with seeing the hidden habits that are draining your wallet. Why this matters. Every time you open your wallet or swipe your card, there's a tug of war happening. The world is pushing you to spend, constantly reminding you that you need more stuff, more experiences, more things. But here's the kicker. The more you buy, the less you really have. It's a paradox, right? We spend, we get, and somehow we end up with less. You've probably felt it, the itch for something new, something shiny, something that'll feel good in the moment. But then that buzz fades. The system is built this way, on purpose. But what if you could break free? What if you could keep the joy of living without the guilt of overspending? The simple truth is, living frugally isn't about cutting everything out. It's about making your money work for you instead of the other way around. Let's explore how to make that happen. Hack number 1, the one-time rule. You know those tiny purchases that don't seem like a big deal? A coffee here, a snack there, but over time they add up. In fact, the average person spends over $2,000 a year on small indulgences. That's enough for a solid vacation or even an emergency fund. Here's the hack. If you're going to buy something more than once in a month, make sure it's an investment. A high-quality thermos, for example, could save you from spending $5 daily on coffee. Invest up front and you're done. Hack number 2, the 24-hour rule. Impulse buys are your enemy. Ever find yourself buying something you don't need simply because it's on sale or it's just there? Here's what happens. You feel an emotional pull towards an object and your brain tricks you into thinking it's something you absolutely need. The 24-hour rule cuts through this. Give yourself one full day before making any non-essential purchase. If after 24 hours you still need it, fine. But the truth is, most of the time that feeling fades. It's an emotional trap, and the best way out is time. Hack number 3, meal prep, not just for bodybuilders. You've probably heard it, meal prep. Sounds like something only fitness fanatics do, right? But here's the thing. The average person spends $250 a month eating out. That's a whopping $3,000 a year. Now think about this. Cooking at home isn't just healthier, it's cheaper too. But it's more than that. It's about control. You get to decide what you eat, how much it costs, and how much you waste. When you cook in bulk, you're saving money and time, and you're setting yourself up for success. Hack number 4, the power of delayed gratification. We're all familiar with instant gratification, right? That buzz you get when you buy something new, wear that shiny outfit, or grab the latest gadget. But that buzz fades fast. It turns out delayed gratification isn't just some psychological trick. It's the key to real savings. Every time you resist an urge to buy something unnecessary, you're training yourself to prioritize long-term happiness over short-term pleasure. Hack number 5, the subscription tidal wave. Ever stop to look at all your subscriptions? The streaming services, the apps, the boxes of things you kind of need, but mostly you just don't? These costs are tiny on paper, but they add up like over $200 a month for most people, and that's without realizing it. Audit your subscriptions at least once a year and ask yourself, do I really need this? Hack number 6, buy once, buy well. Here's a rule you probably don't hear enough. Buy once, buy well. We live in a cheap and fast culture, but what if cheap things are actually expensive? In a world of disposable fashion, low-quality tech, and mass-produced everything, it's easy to think you're saving money, but in reality, you're just going to replace it sooner. The key is simple. Buy fewer, better quality items that last. A durable coat, a reliable phone, or sturdy furniture will cost you more upfront, but it'll save you money in the long run. Hack number 7. Automate savings like a bill. This one's simple but powerful. Set up an automatic transfer right when you get paid. You won't even notice it's gone. Whether it's $50 or $500, automate it and let it grow. It's the easiest way to build wealth without even thinking about it. Before long, you'll have a cushion that you didn't have to stress over. Hack number 8. The truth about big-ticket items. Here's an uncomfortable truth. Buying expensive stuff doesn't always make your life better. Think about cars, homes, and all those big-ticket items. Sure, they look shiny, but they come with hidden costs. Maintenance, insurance, property taxes. Did you know that buying a $30,000 car could cost you an extra $8,000 a year when you factor in these costs? Instead of buying into the hype, focus on the long-term costs and consider what's truly valuable. Hack number 9. Keep your home clean for free. Here's something that might surprise you. A clean home can save you money. Clutter doesn't just weigh down your space, it weighs down your mind. When your environment is organized, you make smarter decisions. You waste less, you use what you already have, and you're less likely to overspend on things you don't need. Hack number 10. Buy in bulk, store smart. Don't be afraid of buying in bulk. It's a proven way to save money. Toiletries, canned goods, non-perishables, they cost less per unit and they last. Sure, buying a big box of pasta might seem like overkill, but it's saving you money every time you cook. The trick is to store it properly so you're not wasting anything. Buy smart and the savings stack up. Hack number 11. The free stuff hack. I'm sure you've heard of the free sample mentality, but did you know there's a treasure trove of free things out there? From free books at the library to free events in your city, there's a wealth of free entertainment and resources at your fingertips. Instead of buying something new, think about what you could access for free, whether it's entertainment, education, or even free community services. Hack number 12. The accountability partner. Having someone to keep you in check is one of the most underrated tools for saving. It's easier to justify unnecessary spending when you're alone in your decisions. But if you have an accountability partner, someone who shares your frugal goals and helps you stay on track, your chances of success skyrocket. Set goals together, check in regularly, and celebrate small victories along the way. So here's the big question. If you're really getting what you want out of spending, why does it always feel like there's never enough? Could it be that it's not about how much you earn, but how much you keep? Maybe, just maybe, the real key to financial freedom isn't in earning more, but in living better with less. Are you ready to make that shift, or are you going to keep chasing the illusion of more?